like my father before me. I give my allegiance to no one. He's no good to me dead. I am Boba Fett. Here for the armor. It belongs to me. The armor was my father's. Now it's mine. When this is over, we should talk.
Yes, Boba. Talk.
Almost like the old days.
Together. We were deaf. We are reunited, Boba.
Start 30 seconds early this time. 30 seconds early this time. Professional grifters in the chat. I'm just letting you know they're there. How's everybody doing today?
Yep.
It's the
Hype.
of finality of Boba Fett. Anybody who doesn't know, Star Wars Obsession over here, Scotty Hawk Holocrons, and my good friend Lady Exola Tiger, all here to witness kind of a pivotal point in Disney Star Wars, I feel like, right?
Yeah, this is a big finale.
I think so. So
I feel like it's bridging the gaps of a lot of storylines too.
Well, that's what a lot of people are saying, that this is going to be your big sequel tie-in on this episode, right?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
There's a lot of there's been a lot of crazy stuff that has happened in this season of the show. So I have no pre-existing expectations. I do not know what to expect because Dave and John are just going ham at this point.
I think they're going ham, rewriting a bunch of stuff and trying to make sure they got it all figured out. I heard they had to do a lot with this last episode from some people who've got a little bit of insider knowledge that there was a lot more of that biker gang that was in this episode, and they had to get it out the window before they started it back up. Yeah.
I've read leaks and things that aren't too kind to them either. So I don't know if it's like fan fictions or what, but I do think they're kind of expendable. I think they were kind of set up to be that way, like in the streets, lower levels stuff.
Yeah, dude. What have I been saying?
You know, like
weeks?
the foot soldiers. You know what I mean?
Got. They're gonna get got. Like that's it. They're gonna get got. They're gonna get yeeted. They're gonna get whatever you want to call it. They're gonna get it right. They're the easiest to explain why they're off the board. Right? They're just easy to. They're foot soldiers. They're the grunts of this world. You know, nobody cares about them. So,
like on the other side, I feel like they're the Pikes. I feel like the Pikes are that same kind of thing. Like they're not the big threat here. But
what do you think, Lane? Do you think the bikers are going to make it through the episode?
I guess we'll just have to see. I'm more excited for other things to come.
This is a prediction show.
Oh, she wants Mara Jade to show up. That's what she's.
I want to see Cad Bane some more. That I'm probably most excited about. Probably Mando coming back. You know, kick butt like he always does.
I feel you. Yeah, I think that's fair. Ted, the old Star Wars nerd with 99 cents with a super sticker. Thank you, brother. Glad to have you here. That's a good foray into the chat. What is going on, everybody? There's already a bunch of people. Dude, this chat's on fire with people who were excited for this episode.
Hell yeah.
I'm super hyped. Oh, I never turned my light on.
I need a specific Trandoshan to show up too, or I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, so
I need that.
You have been talking about that.
This is kind of an interesting topic of conversation, man. I feel like there's so much that people want out of this episode, and like they have no time to do it unless this thing's got like an hour and a half runtime.
Even then, bro. Even then,
like they're talking about bringing Luke back and closing some stuff off with that, getting Grogu back, Mando having some time. We're talking about bounty hunters coming back. Danny Trejo might be back in this episode with a weapon. We're talking about riding Rancors. Like, dude, what is gonna happen?
Do you think? Because like I know like people have probably seen the IMDb page for it, how they listed Harrison Ford. Do you think maybe he'll show up?
Then they took him away.
We tried to double check that on Boomer Council, and it wasn't there.
Away. It's gone. It's gone.
I got a screenshot still of it.
Exactly. I got a screenshot of it too. It's gone. That information gone.
They got caught.
You know, I think 95 is calling it 53, dude. If it's not over an hour, people are gonna be pissed.
Well, so
if it's under, I'm gonna be mad.
I stayed up for this. I've been studying all day. I stayed up for this shenanigans.
I literally finished a 5-page paper for class just so I could be here on time. If I'm disappointed, I'm gonna scream.
I don't want to burst anyone's bubbles, but Mando season 1 and season 2, the finales were not any longer than a normal episode. So
Ladaj, don't be doing me like that, dude.
Bruh. Oh my God.
37 minutes.
Oh my God, no.
It's going to be all Luke and Grogu, and then they're just going to cut to credits.
We still got to know what Grogu chose, so maybe that'll happen.
Do we? I feel like that's such a good foray into Mando season 3. Like, don't even touch it.
Yeah, I feel like they should leave it. I want to know when season 3 comes. I'm okay with waiting.
I mean...
How come I have to dig to find the other shows?
I like how everybody was like, no, I have to have it all now. And now everybody's like, I'll wait. It looked dope. I'll wait.
We were saying we want it now when they had like 4 episodes to go.
I'm just saying. I'm just calling it out. You know?
I hear you.
Just saying.
Oh, man. So sorry, Mandalorian season 1 finale, 49 minutes. Season 2, 47 minutes.
Boy, it didn't feel like that, did it? It felt shit pile longer than that.
Because they stuffed you with a bunch of Luke Skywalker, and you guys went, "Oh my God!"
And you didn't.
The Ahsoka episode was 48 minutes.
Oh yeah, I threw something across the house when they had Luke come out. I'm just saying, like everybody.
I think it was the buildup of the episode to that made it feel longer, and then once it got to it, it's just like, oh my God, yes.
If Daryl's alive, you know he deserves an invite.
Yeah.
Where's Daryl at?
He's hyped. That's what that means. Anyone on the East Coast?
Oh yeah, you guys are punishing
side of the country,
today.
Bro. Woo, let's go.
Yeah, you East Coast folk are punishing yourselves today.
You know, I thought we were gonna have a Matt Cave appearance.
I did too for a minute.
In the chat too. I'm waiting for something.
I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to sleep.
Oh man, for real.
Will, bro, I sent you an invite. I'm about to renege that invite right now. Do you remember when we did the watch party for Visions? It was just you and me, Obsessions, and there were like 2 people in the chat. I think Scotty might have been one of them.
True.
I think I was there.
Yeah, there was like 2 people in the chat, and we're like punching through it, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't like this, dude. And I think we got to the end of Tatooine Rhapsody, and I'm like,
oh, I wanted to stab somebody because when he turned his lightsaber into a microphone, I'm like, bro. This is what I do for a living, and just no. Like, I got so irritated at that one, but then they came back with Toby, and I was like, damn, Toby is fire.
Ugh, disgusting. What up, Casual? How you doing, my brother? Your gift is next up in my line of fig reviews. Actually, I'm looking at it right now. Glad to see you.
I haven't showed you what I bought yet, huh?
What happened to Lainey? She didn't make it.
She'll be back. What are you looking for her on the back of your desk? She's not back.
No,
there.
I just got this new.
The files are in the computer.
I got this friggin' new light, dude, and it sucks because where I have to put it, it blocks off like half of one of my screens.
Mental breakdown.
What?
The computer had a mental breakdown.
Then you're in the right place because that happens here. I don't know if you paid attention weeks ago, but somebody wasn't here until halfway through the stream.
Oh my gosh!
And then didn't yours crash one time too in the middle of a stream? Didn't we take over for you once?
Oh yeah, that was during a Book of Boba Fett watch party.
Yeah, boy, your Book of Boba Fett time has not been kind to you.
East Coast, baby.
I'm enjoying it though. Yeah, shout out to the East Coast folks in the chat right now. Thank you guys.
Sure.
Thank you guys for being here. I was talking to we got totally off topic, but
where's Charlie?
Yo,
Charlie's sleeping, dude.
Someone wake up Charlie.
Me? No, Charlie's got to get his rest right now.
No, we need to attack the Discord today.
Oh, did he?
No, I said we need to.
We were talking about. Oh, that's I was on with Echo Base Network, and I was super stoked because I got to talk to Tom from Midnight's Edge for the first time, which was killer. But we were talking about spoilers, and when it comes to like when this episode ends, how long should you wait to drop it on social media and talk about it? And I'm like, not at all. Like as long as it takes for you to shut down your computer, get in bed, and be like, dude, that was so fucking cool. Yeah. Oh my god, man. Like you got to be a responsible internet user, and just like if you don't want to get spoiled, wait until
don't go on.
Yeah, wait until you've watched the episode.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. How long after we're done here can I go on and make stuff right away? Yeah, like the rest of the bandits that are doing this, right? Like look at Josh, and look at Theory. Those two hooligans are literally making their stuff while everybody else is going to sleep because they got to work, because that's what these guys do, and I would too. If this is what I did, as soon as we wrapped, I would be like, edit, right? Like that's what and release.
Yeah. If you can't stay off the internet for at least 8 hours,
bro,
I'm not the problem.
Bro,
okay.
Kenobi leaks are like trying to avoid money being thrown at you. Free money. It's literally like trying to avoid free money. I told you he was there. It's like trying to avoid free money. These Kenobi leaks and talks about. I can't even watch some of the nerd the nerd Vengers.
Bro, we're talking about Boba Fett right now.
I can't watch any of that stuff.
Pro tip: when you get up in the morning, you just set your alarm for the amount of time approximately you think the episode's going to be. When the alarm goes up, you just grab the phone and watch it. You don't go on Facebook. You don't do nothing else. Watch it and then go on with your day.
It's on Google too, though. Like you open up your homepage and it's like shocking reveal in Book of Boba Fett. Fuck!
Rosario Dawson sighted on set of Book of Boba Fett. Oh my god!
My friend told me that he just went to see what the episode got rated on IMDb, and there was a picture of Luke's face on the episode, like clear as day. He was like, "All right, cool."
That's why you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful.
No. I mean, look, if you don't want to be spoiled, then you got to wake up right away, and that's the first thing you do. Don't turn on the news. Don't turn on nothing. You gotta be dedicated.
Yeah.
Otherwise, do what I did and just don't care about stuff like Spider-Man. Like I listened to every leak about Spider-Man, and it was worth it. It was still worth it. I was still surprised at how awesome it was. So
I agree with Chillmonger. You don't have to put the thumbnail spoiler front and center. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I like Den of
You can
Nerd
be tactful.
and what they're doing with the spoilers, because they're like spoiler, and then they put it in a big circle, and then they blur it out. Yeah, so like you got to come in to check it out, right?
Yes, for sure.
Oh shit, we're doing this again.
Oh, boys and girls, you know what time it is.
You're still biting off Star Wars Santa again?
Yes to everything.
It's your own questions. God.
Hey, look, he's getting a custom-made figure from me in the mail shortly, so
yeah, I know you deserve it. That blurb is awesome.
Hey, way to spoil it. I hope Santa's.
Bro, you have talked about this in 50.
He doesn't know what it is. He doesn't know what it is. He doesn't watch my content. Shut up. He doesn't know what it is. Silence from the peanut gallery. My God. Okay. Question 1. Does Boba Fett kill someone? I don't even want to do those. Boba Fett kills someone. Fennec kills someone. Question, are we going to see a flashback, dude? Do they have time for flashbacks in this one?
I think you gotta do the Cad Bane flashback, even for like 15 seconds of stuff.
True.
I know you want that. I
think
there's
I
no
want
way
it,
you're getting a Cad Bane flashback.
I think I want that too.
You gotta see the helmet dent, bro. It's a big part of Boba. You gotta see that shit.
Dude, they don't care. No way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, tiebreaker, Lainey, what are you thinking?
For the flashback?
Yeah, flashback scene in this episode.
I would think even like a 15-second, like a really quick one, yes.
Oh,
Maybe even a
okay.
Grogu. Maybe even another Grogu sighting.
Okay.
Flashback.
We
I
see
would
the
like
slave
imagine one like of a Fennec Shannon, Cad Bane or something.
That'd be cool too. On
Okay.
Camino.
All right. Boba rides a Rancor.
No, I think that's a season 2-er.
You kidding me?
Nah, it's a
Saying
secret
no?
weapon. Secret weapon, bro.
I think they might let it loose, but I don't think he's riding that thing.
Hawk, what do you think?
I think he's riding it,
I
100%.
think he's riding it. Lainey, what do you think?
I don't think he really needs to train with it.
I'd probably say yes too. Be kind of cool.
Where did it go? Here it is.
I'm just all killer this episode.
If there's anybody I trust, dude, it's Eli. Eli knows. For sure. For sure. So yeah, I'm saying yes. 100%. He's a Disney insider. So Boss cameo.
Yes.
You think it Bosk?
If they do a flashback, why not?
Let's call it yeah, I guess it's a dude, flashback or present day. Okay.
Cameo's
We're
cameo.
gonna, guys, the BK Bosk showdown. They've been telling us. He's already
Okay, you're saying
he's already
yes?
torn arms off
I'm
Trandoshan.
saying yes.
I'm leaning towards no. I'm leaning towards no, but okay. All right. I basically said the opposite of everything. So when we go over this at the end. All right, Han Solo cameo.
No.
That one I'm
No?
on.
No.
I'm 100% thinking Han Solo.
Right. It's like, does Disney want to show off all their deepfake ability?
Oh, they want to show all the toys.
Yeah.
They want to
You
give
know what I'm
all
saying?
the toys. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say yes to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
You
Yes to Han Solo.
don't just intentionally put Harrison Ford and then once you get caught, take it down. Like you don't just do that.
Somebody was trolling with that,
They
dude.
do that shit.
Yeah, I think
I don't
somebody was
know.
trolling with
They
that.
need to build some hype during those 4th episode.
The Dodge
'Cause, like,
thinks
we gotta
no
keep our
Han, but
viewer
yes
count.
Bosk.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right, this is a question we can stop and talk on for a minute here. Number 8, a Qi'ra cameo.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be like very, very, very end. Like,
She gonna be the big bad in this whole thing?
yeah,
I'm gonna laugh so hard when she just never
Black
shows
Sun.
up. Oh my god. She's
Black
Crimson Dawn.
Or yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that.
She's Crimson Dawn. Hawk, did you hear about the Knights of Ren stuff?
No.
So the Knights of Ren apparently run Crimson Dawn and always have.
Hmm.
This is some kind of a comic cut that I didn't know about, but I've just learned about. And they're saying that the Knights of
I don't
Ren
know
might
if
make
that's
an appearance.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was Rise of Kylo Ren or not, but
I'm going to tell you this much right now. I don't want it.
yeah, no,
You
I
get-
don't either.
You get
They
that
were,
shit and you take it off my front lawn. You understand? I don't want to hear any of it.
they were more dark side than syndicates, anyways. So.
Well, they sure have cool battle axes. It's tough that they are not good for anything. Okay, so Qi'ra cameo, I'm going to say yes. Even though I'm thinking they're going to totally dupe us, and that's not who we're going to see. But
I kind of agree with the chat though. It could be like a post-credit scene.
I think it's just. I think that ship, throwing that ship in was bait, right? That mall ship that they were talking about, that shit was just bait, in my opinion. Because
Okay.
the last time we see her, she's got Dryden Voss's ride. You know what I mean? So, what is it? First Light. I learned that in trivia today.
Hey, let's go.
So yeah, I could see her, maybe showing up, but I don't think so. I think they got other fish to fry.
Daryl wants to see the Knights of Ren and Stimpy. I don't. I think 100% though in this episode we are going to get a nod to the sequel trilogy for sure.
Yeah, they've already started.
Well, I'm thinking like if
they're building Luke's temple that we saw burning down.
Yeah,
They already gave it to us. You guys just looked past it because you were so enamored with Luke Skywalker.
Oh no, I when I watched it or whatever, I saw that and I like looked at my boyfriend and I kept smacking him and I'm like, do you know what that is? Do you know what that is?
And seeing R2,
he's like, it's a stone hut, lady. Stop.
And seeing R2 right there in front of it as they're pulling out, right, in that cool shot, it looked very similar to the perspective that he would have been looking at the temple burning in.
I was gonna ask, what in the sequels isn't R2 like standing next to him as he's watching it? Yeah.
He puts his metal hand on R2 and falls to his knees and everybody well, here you go. Here's your favorite line. Strap in, son, because tonight you're gonna get more.
I don't think so. I think they need to. I think they need to do a lot of appeasing of OT fans. I don't envy them because they got a hard road ahead right now, dude. They got a hard road ahead, and if they don't slam it on this one, I think a lot of OT fans are going to be saltier than they were, and they're going to be much less inclined to continue trying to support this new movement that there is, where there's this John and Dave love, and they're like, ooh, we might be getting something. And then they tie it in super hard to the sequel trilogy, and they're like, nah, dog, I'm out.
Yeah. They just sold another $1 billion worth of Grogu toys. So they're cool.
I think if Han Solo shows up, that's the tie-in because of Ben Solo. Getting dropped off there with Luke.
They already, like I said, they already did it last episode. The tie-in's already there. Just because we haven't seen the cameo and any of that yet doesn't mean it's not there.
It was on StarWars.com that was the temple that got burnt down, right?
It's already it's already there, man. Yeah. The hook's already been baited, so they're on their way.
That's how they're gonna retcon the sequels, bro. Ben's gonna get run over by the speeder gang.
I read that comment and
I would rather Ahsoka go back in time and push little Anakin in front of Maul Speeder, and we're done.
Oh my god, bro! Could you imagine? So like, I'm going back in time to kill Space Heitler.
Yep, that's it.
Okay,
I couldn't help it. I knew what he would become.
So there was a lot of talk about. I hate that this is so sequels oriented, but I mean, this is what a lot of the rumors have been about, and honestly, like, some of it makes sense. We've been talking about Maz Kanata maybe showing up, and possibly going back to Takodana. So what do you think? I mean, in everything that they have to do in this episode, do we have time to go to the sequel planet Takodana?
No, not unless you stop it for fuel.
Right.
I think there's enough bounty hunter connection without going there with all the people on Navarro. So it kind of feels like they don't even need to do any of that Maz Kanata connection, especially in this season, especially when they're going to wrap it up or hype you up for the next one. But nah, man, no way.
Yo, Ladash, could you imagine? Okay, so like something I'd be okay with. What if it's Snoke's apprentice and he shows up to duke it out with Luke, and we get a young Luke lightsaber fight, like a new canon lightsaber fight with Luke?
I think we're gonna get a lot of.
I might have to put aside my grudges for that one, dude. I'd be like pretty okay with that.
I think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna get a whole show of that. With the young Luke and Ben Solo.
There could 100%. be. Could you? I mean, a lot of you probably won't like it that don't like the sequels, but a entire series of the mind fuck that is Snoke with Kylo, like that's some tormenty stuff going on there, right? Just playing the fiddle the whole time. Meanwhile, you have Luke trying to keep him in the light. it's a tough dance if they do something like that. It would be fun, but it's hard to make a whole show about something like that.
I would watch that. That's the thing. So like, I think they know 100% that like the most accepted part of the sequel trilogy was definitely Ben Solo, right?
Definitely. That's why they're going to bring him back.
And that's why I'm thinking if you do some stuff with young Luke and young Ben Solo, I could see that as being a show, and it's something I could enjoy. Like, I'm not so dead set on like if it has any stank of sequel on it that I'm just gonna like throw it out the window.
But how much more could you appreciate Ben Solo?
Well, I'm still gonna hate the sequels just as much, but I can appreciate what they're doing with it.
Couldn't you appreciate the story of young Ben Solo resenting the Grand Master Luke Skywalker over his time of teaching, right? Expecting him to be the next chosen, you know, because it's Leia and Han's kid, and this whole family dynamic. Like, you could see the whole breakdown of that person, right, and why it was so easy for him to turn.
Daryl's not too happy with that. I can't wait to meet Tron, dude. I finally get to meet Tron. I get to meet him soon. Dude, that that could be cool. It could be cool. I think we need to spend a lot more time focusing on what we got going right now and kind of the stuff we're talking about with Wayland, and we're talking about, you know, basically expanded universe Luke is what they're pointing at. I think we could spend some time there. Make those people happy. Make us happy. Let's get that. And then once we've had a long time to get away from what's happened, start focusing on that stuff.
Well, but it doesn't look. I mean, there's a 30-year gap here. There's a 25-year gap in the current Luke Skywalker that you get and the PTSD man that's sitting on Octu. There's a lot of time for a lot of things to happen. And I mean, I know you guys don't like the idea, but this is all going to connect to what happens in The Force Awakens, number one. So this is the stuff that Dave has had planned on the wall for a long time now, because he's trying to fix it. He's trying to do his best to make it make sense.
All right. Well, Lainey, what are you thinking?
I'm reading the chat, and I just like what Ladodge says about Heir to the Empire Luke, because I'm like, well, if they did that, what if we do get Mara? Cough, cough. Or if we get like a glimpse of maybe like Thrawn coming into play.
See, I would love that. I would love to see Mara Jade. I would love to see Thrawn. How badass would it be if we do get a little Luke scene and he like turns around and goes into his hut and you just see this red-haired girl turn?
Or like a purple lightsaber just... What's up? What's up?
Canonized forever. Yeah, I would love that. And that's the cool thing, is that they have the ability to do that little brief moment, right? And bring Margin. Now she's 100% canon. 100%.
Yeah. So you think that the writers that just made Grogu gave Grogu an ultimatum, if you will, and said, Jedi or Mandalorian, you can't be both, but it's okay for Luke to have a wife?
Yeah.
Hypocritical.
But wasn't she like a Palpatine secret apprentice type shit too?
Yeah, she was the hand of the Emperor.
She was hand of the Emperor, so she was, and there were like multiple ones of them. But it can also kind of it can actually lead into a lot of stuff, because there was more than one Emperor's hand. In fact, one of the Mandalorians was actually secretly an Emperor's hand, and even like assisted in the whole takedown of Mandalore itself.
Yeah, wasn't that
here spitting facts, dude?
Wasn't that Gar Saxon?
And here's the thing you have to know with Star Wars:
you must contradict yourself.
Don't forget that. That's the most important part, right? So I still think, dude, Luke Skywalker on Twitter, okay? He and I have actually become pretty good friends. We talk a lot on freaking DMs, and he's talking about, you know, toxic fandoms and all these different things and stuff like that. He's like, I'm telling you right now, 100%, I think that little choice that he presented him with is just a test. It's not really how he feels, nothing like that. He just wants to see where his head's at. And it's not an ultimatum.
Could see that.
I like that better than the opposite.
Yeah, no, I do too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they stick with the ultimatum, and this is a path back to Din, then and an opportunity for Kylo to be the first student at Luke's temple, then it opens up it just shuts down the Mara opportunity. Because if this little dude can't have a little Mandalorian chainmail, then how's this dude going to have a wife with attachment? Like that's what I'm saying. It totally
I can't argue with that, dude.
It totally sandbags that. He's either got to be Luke from the EU and be open to the Force, more like Qui-Gon, where the Force's will is at work and you just go with the flow, or he's going to be the dogmatic re-emergence of the dogmatic Jedi Council, right? So which is it going to be? Because it can't be both.
Later,
Fine.
Daryl.
Fine.
Can't be both.
Fine.
I mean, they could definitely do like change the story up a little bit because, of course, we don't see her in the sequel trilogy. So
Right.
I mean, but there is
maybe
also the
Kylo
whole
killed
idea that, well, actually,
What did you just say?
I
No,
like that. What if
in-
I will
Kylo
send you to Jesus.
emotional damage?
in Legend, in Legend, she actually does die to technically Kylo. But
Yes, bro.
Han and
It's
Leia's
not-
son.
Yeah, it's not. Kylo.
So, I mean, if they wanted to tie that in some
You
way,
don't say that.
they could.
See, I'm down for that. What more? You lose all your students, you lose your temple, you lose your wife, to your nephew apprentice, PTSD,
I
And
want to say
here's-
she actually gets poisoned.
emotional
too.
damage.
Yo, Dan the man has a really good point. At this point, he's not married. This is too early, I think, at this point, right? He's not married to Mara Jade at this point. She's still kind of holding on to it, and the Emperor's still got some influence, even though he's dead. There's still like these kind of murmurs outside of Endor in the space where
Or
he
is
died.
he
That's like
dead?
messing with their mind, you know. I'm
Here-
just saying.
Here's
Was he
the way
ever really dead?
I see it, because of the way they're
Trolling.
doing the timeline of Mandalorian, where it is 5 years after Return of the Jedi and stuff. That's exactly the timeline that she comes into Luke's life and starts training with him. And the whole
That's
idea,
5 years.
it's 5 years after Return of the Jedi. She goes rogue
Okay, so
and
she's
becomes
there then.
she goes rogue and becomes a bounty hunter. And she goes under like a different name and stuff. She's hiding too.
She's working
but-
with Talent Card.
This
Wait,
is
isn't
around.
Mando 5 years after?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The whole timeline makes
Why does it
perfect
keep saying
sense.
5 years?
Like I said, I hope the
I like it. I love
lightsaber.
it.
I hope the lightsaber and the chainmail are a test, because then you guys have an opportunity to have your Marek, Jade, and all this fun stuff that you guys want from the EU. But if it's a one or the other, and he's the dogmatic Jedi re-emergence of the Council, then I think that ship sails, because they're not gonna.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
Man, we've gotten way off topic here. Oh my god. Okay, so for
Yeah, 'cause the
sure.
sequels are dope.
Boy, we
So for
trolling like
sure,
a mother.
we're definitely gonna get a lot of Boba Fett in this episode. Okay,
I'm getting a drink.
they need
Moving
to. I just think they do. There's all this stuff that people want to see, and there's different sects of the fan base that want to see different stuff from this episode. And I think it's so funny that out of every show that we've gotten on the slate from Lucasfilm up to this point, Book of Boba Fett was not anything I was ever going to expect to have any kind of reaction from the fan base like this. Like, dude, I'm trying to see, like, Mara Jade. We can get Mara Jade in here. Like, where's Thrawn? Thrawn might be in here. Like, Cad Bane's going to be up in this. Like, what's going on?
Well, I mean, Cad Bane I could totally see being in this, because it's a Book of Boba Fett, because there's a lot
That
of
one
history
does
there.
make sense. Yeah.
Right, like that one totally makes sense. The Ahsoka stuff, I mean, I was surprised to see them hanging out. Personally, I think Ahsoka and Luke hanging out is kind of one of the things I wasn't pumped about, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, they're doing a lot of fan service here already.
By the way, Ray J, thank you for the $5. I'm sorry I didn't say that. I just threw the emotional damage in there. I was feeling it in the moment, man. I don't know. Him presenting a choice to Grogu already changes old dogmatic ways of Jedi.
Like I said, I hope it's not an ultimatum, but I kind of feel like that's the way they're building this Luke.
Did you see the leaked images?
No,
leaked images from tonight's episode. It was essentially a Benjamin Button Snoke with like a super I can't say that word on YouTube. It was a Benjamin Button Snoke with a super Roppy haircut. Roppy with a hard A.
That's bait.
He has a white van with blacked out windows.
That kind of Roppy kind of dude.
Bait. That's bait right there. Sorry.
It was pretty bad, dude. And I'm like, well, dang it. I don't put it past Disney, do I?
That's bait, man. That's total bait. It's too early for Snoke to be making an appearance anyway, right? Because Ben hasn't even started training yet. It's too early for him to really dive into the manipulation. He needs Luke there to do that.
Chillmonger, I like this one. If they give us the scene where Luke meets Ahsoka, let's have it in animation voiced by Ashley Eckstein and Mark Hamill. Well, they blew that load real quick, didn't they?
But get over it. It wouldn't have fit right anyway.
What do you mean?
It's not a Mandalorian helmet. You can't voice over the whole thing, right? This is you can't voice over Ashley's voice over Rosario's facial.
That's why they
actions.
said do it in animation.
Yeah, he said animation.
Yeah, I mean, I think just leave it how it is. Don't even. I mean, it's what's done is done.
Man, you're bitter about that shit.
I didn't want it at all. I think it sucks. I think it would have been a better without it, personally.
Bro, is this what you're calling for the episode?
No, I was trolling Ladaj because he said
2 minutes and 27 seconds.
minute runtime for the finale. I said
4 minutes
Boba's gonna have that much screen time.
Yeah,
talk about a Disney troll.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. I mean, I would rather, instead of having them have a weird little conversation where she's like, "You're so much like your father."
I'm a friend of the family.
I feel like it would have been more prudent to have some lightsaber training in that moment. Give Luke, some of that old school technique that she learned from Anakin, right? Like, there's so much knowledge in there.
Oh, you missed that.
It would have been nice to see some saber interaction. That's all.
I like that, dude. I think that would have been killer. Little baby Grogu chilling there, and then
he's
just
meditating.
Anakin and Ahsoka just
Well, and see how good of a teaching tool would have been. Like, you're gonna meditate and stay focused, and then all you hear is two lightsabers whack whack whack, and he's got to try to stay in the moment, right? Instead of frogs, right? That would have made so much more sense to have.
It would have been a fun callback to Mandalorian 2, dude. Is if she like swung at him and then she cut 2 chunks out of a tree and forced through a little chunk of the tree at Luke. That would be a total callback to Mando season 2. Yeah.
Like I said, I think there was an opportunity that they missed, and that Grogu scene was cute, and the frogs and all that. But I think it would have been more impactful to have Luke and Ahsoka sparring, like her and Anakin used to do.
Yeah,
and you just have little Grogu on a rock trying to keep focused and meditating, and he keeps opening his eye to see, like, oh, who's winning, right? Like, that would have been so much more, like.
That'd be a great place actually for the conversation too, right? If they're sparring and she's like, and something your father taught me is that, blah, blah, blah. And then she's talking about aggression and the way of the Jedi and stuff like that. Man, that'd be.
And how good would it have been to, especially with Luke, to go, look, your father was the master of offense, but you can't just be one thing.
My other teacher,
my
Obi-Wan,
other master, who was also your master, was the master of defense, and you have to be balanced, right? A balancing lesson, right?
Yo, but you guys remember what she said to Maul about Anakin, right?
Yes.
Yes. I love that shit. She was like, if Anakin was here, you'd be in a lot more trouble than you are right now. Basically.
And his response is like Kenobi's tongue, right? Like it's just
Yeah.
like she hears
It was
Kenobi,
great.
and that's what I love about Ahsoka is she's so complete between the two of them, right?
Oh, a two-parter, bro. If they troll me like that, I'm gonna be pissed because
if they troll us like that,
I
I'm gonna be
slated my
awesome.
next Tuesday night for a full 8 hours of sleep. So if they do that, I'm gonna be pissed.
Troll us, please. Give us a two-parter.
Not if it was supposed to be an hour-long
Give us
episode
a-
and they give us 2 30-minute episodes.
Give us a 60-minute
And I'm not
episode.
gonna be happy.
Mhm.
Silly
Jedi voodoo.
Someone said
I
one.
gotta tear the ears off of Gundark real quick.
God, you got the bladder of a child.
Hey, I have
got a baby
literally been
bladder,
in front
bro.
of this computer for like 2 hours drinking beer. So, okay. And we got, just to let you know, the Mac Cave and Scotty and I, we got the multiplayer retro gaming working.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So,
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
Yeah. I don't think I can do it because I'm all Mac based.
Bro, Green Lantern said 1 second of a flyby of Boba's helmet there. Boba's in the episode. What if it's Mace Windu's return and he chops his head off just like his dad's and it's just the helmet going?
Awesome. Sign me up.
Book
I
of
still-
Boba.
I
Close.
still want to see a dark side Mace rather than see Mace in
I
the
like that
series.
theory, but that's so much work.
It's so good though. Like it would be a perfect episode in Kenobi. Right?
Yeah. Some
And just-
complicated writing, bro.
Just call it old friend, right? And then boom, it's just Mace coming after Luke. That's it. Relentlessly coming after Luke. It would be dope.
Bro, the chat is never gonna move. The chat is never gonna move on from saying how long the episode's going to be. We're gonna be halfway through the episode, know how long it is, and people are still gonna be like 37 minutes.
It's 43 minutes.
It's gonna come out
That's
soon.
my
Right
call,
now,
40.
we're 19 minutes
it's
away,
Like, it's
technically.
like 10 minutes and like 10 minutes.
I want it to come out
When
early.
It dropped it like it came out at quarter till last time, right? It was super early. Bro, sometimes when he needs to give us control so we can pull up the chat while he's gone.
Yo, the chat's killing me.
Oh, bro. I love
The
chat
end
here.
credit. The end credit is Boba giving his kid that he had with Fennec the story of his life, and it's the Book of Boba, and it's just like the Hobbit. And you're gonna have Grogu there. He's gonna be like the Gandalf.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean
with the spice pipe and everything.
with the spice
space pipe.
with the spice pipe.
Grogu, bro.
Grogu with a spice pipe 900 years later.
He's like,
The old Gandalf.
Oh
I love
my
it.
god.
ever tell you, did I, the story of Master Din?
Never. See,
I wonder if he's gonna
I-
rhyme. If he's gonna talk in riddles. I need to know.
I want Grogu.
I was really hoping to get some canon explanation about freaking Yoda language speak
I-
right there.
I really
Nope, he
want.
just has been around way too long.
I really like the idea of it being a cosmic joke. Like, that's it. I've spoken normal for 800 years. That's it. Everybody I know is dead. We're starting over. Talk this way, I will now. And it's just kept on a long going joke. I just want Grogu to be like, I'm not him. Like, oh, I knew this Jedi Yoda. Well, I ain't him.
Is it live? Is somebody saying it's live?
I'm looking. I'm
I haven't seen
refreshing.
it yet.
We got nothing.
Ugh.
Have we already hit on all the crazy fan theories and everything and the rumors? And I don't understand how this episode's gonna top the last one, man. There's so much that they just put into it.
The first words would be, "This is the way," or "The way this is." That'd be the perfect way to figure out, dude,
Yeah.
if it was one or the other, right?
That would be cool.
Double troll. The way this is? God damn you, Disney. All
I
right.
think it'd be cool if he could talk this whole time. If he could actually talk, and he's just like been waiting.
He's just sandbagging the whole time.
What if he's a mute?
Be tough. Only
He's like
only
so
communicates
traumatized from the
mentally.
stuff that happened. Oh,
Man,
okay. That's one thing I wanted to try to clear up. Okay, so that Star Wars article came up.
Here we go.
The Star Wars article came up, and it was that he was hiding under a blanket during Order 66. I'm like, bullshit. He was in a pram for show. He's in the pram that we see him in when we see him for the first time in Mando. 100%. And they're like, nah, no, he was in a blanket. He was in a blanket.
I don't think it's the pram we see in Mando.
Okay, it doesn't have to be the pram that we see in Mando. But when you look at the scene, there's a ridge that goes out and then back around him, and then like a little cove over the top. He's in a pram for show.
Party cove.
I mean, not at that particular moment, but yeah, it was a party cove.
I'm curious if if they give us any more of that in this episode. It's just a lot. I just feel like that whole thing could be a Mando season 3 go. Yeah. You know, it's a lot of time to fill in an episode that they got to make some headway, you know? Like
take a vote on who took him. Do we think it's Barriss Offee, Joe Costanu, Mace Windu?
No, you know me.
Lainey, you got any thoughts on that? Who pulled him out of that temple?
I remembered my dad talking to me about it last week, and he was saying it was probably Barriss.
Why was he saying Barriss? Do you know? Maybe not, bro.
I think because he I don't know. He was talking to me about it, and he said he was like watching through the flashback, and he like paused it to see who it was, and I don't know. He like said that's what he thought.
Well, you saw. I mean, I don't understand why her crest would be on the hallway.
Dude, that might have been a punk.
I'm telling you, that was not.
That might have been a punk.
That was not her logo. That was something else. Because to have, like, in her room, maybe, right on the floor of her room, maybe that's her quarters. But to have it on the walls of the hallway of the Jedi Temple seems very odd. Unless during Unless during Order 66, they let all of the Jedi out of jail, and she just went tagging. She's like, I don't need a lightsaber. I'm just gonna tag.
Well, that's what I was saying last. That's what I was saying when we were going over it. Is like, why is there crest on the wall? Does everybody have their own section with their crest that marks like their bedroom or something? But like, yeah, it seemed weird.
What do leakers call it?
But if she is involved, I think it would be cool if she was trying to save some Jedis to like kind of get back in the good graces.
I mean,
with
look,
Jedi. She didn't necessarily leave. She got caught up in some nonsense.
If they made it so Barriss rescues Grogu, I'm cool with it, right? Because she was never against other Padawans except Ahsoka, right? She was just mad at the Order, and so to save somebody like Grogu as she's escaping, cool, I can get behind that. I just think she's in jail, and we know that Vader and the Emperor go through the Jedi jail and let some people out to become Inquisitors. So, you know, it would. There's a lot of room there.
Maybe she's dating Grogu, bro. It was Peli.
Pelimoto.
She was looking for another one to date, and she's like, well.
She went from not hairy enough to too hairy.
Oh, ew, dearest me. I'm still sticking. I think Jocasta makes sense, dude. I think Jocasta just makes sense.
I would like to see Mace. I would like to see Mace crawling back in, armless and burnt, and that's his
warning the Jedi. Yep.
No, just coming after just the little dude. Right, because probably only the masters had access.
Yeah, council.
Right,
at best, maybe like 3 members of the council.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was probably Yoda. It was probably Mace.
I just remembered what my dad was telling me. Never mind.
Maybe Kiadi-Mundi. I mean, probably Klo.
Klo?
Was Klo on the Jedi Council? Klo Poon wasn't on the council, was he?
Klo Poon.
Poon Klo. I don't know. I'm tired. Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Klo Poon Klo. My guy. My guy who discovered Ahsoka.
I'm getting Clo Poon tattooed just right on my butt cheek, dude. You going out tonight? Yeah, bro. I'm tasting some of that
disrespect.
sweet Clo Poon, bro.
I'll pay for it if you do it. You do it. I'll pay for
Oh my!
it. Let's do it. I'll go to Nashville just for that. I'll pay for it. You pick it. Do it. I'll even get the Star Wars letters for you.
Dude, people are saying maybe Plo survived. I don't know. Look, dude, if Ben can walk out of that TIE fighter after what went down, bro, nothing's impossible. So,
I mean,
yeah,
it's out. They say.
No way.
I'm looking. Somebody said it's out.
Yep, chapter 7, 61 minutes. It's over an hour, baby. Okay. All right, hold on. I gotta get everything
fucking
set
music
up.
off.
Gotta get everything set up here.
Yeah, I gotta
your
load
music off.
preload your episodes. Get them ready,
You don't
boys.
like my
Get them
you
ready,
don't like my
chat.
elevator music, bro?
Not in the middle of a episode, nah, bro.
Get them ready.
Nah.
Keep your secrets then.
An hour exactly in 20 seconds.
Where is my thingy?
Wow, I'm already excited about the time.
I didn't even hear what
61
I didn't even read
minutes.
the title. What did the title say?
61 minutes.
They don't say.
No, it said they face an ever-growing book.
Okay.
No title. Yeah. Okay. No
We get that after the. But yeah.
Okay. All
Chat
right,
ready?
1 hour.
Chat ready?
Chat ready? I'm not ready. Hold
Cool.
on.
Yep.
Because I gotta open up
Just
this
tells.
Lizatch real quick. Okay. I'm probably gonna be a second ahead of you because I'm gonna start the timer, then click to Disney. So it'll be on 3, 2, 1, and then go. All right. Okay.
On go, you're hitting play on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Here we go. Snap, son. He did look good.
Come on, cop, get up. Oh boy. Come on, boss.
Oh my God, Pain. I love you. Oh, baby girl. Whew. Here we go, boys.
Woo.
Girl. Boys and girl.
Awkward.
Laney's more important than both of you. You know that. Oh, sick. This is bad. Sorry. I like that. I like the sound of that.
In the name of honor? Ooh.
Well, there's Luke.
Wow.
Love that sound, baby.
This is so crazy.
I guess he chose the chainmail.
Or is it one of the Republic guys?
No, that's Red 5.
Yeah.
Wasn't that R2 in the
Yeah,
back?
that was R2.
Yeah.
He's just
Autopilot. Autopilot with Grogu.
Yep.
R2 flew little Grogu home.
That's crazy.
He just looks so cute sitting down.
The one thing I didn't account for, R2 flying him. Boy, that seat is completely wrong. Hmm.
Sorry, Lainey, no Mara Jade. Are they crazy? What did he say?
Bosk.
Bane right away.
Oh. Yep.
Wow.
Oh, they're gonna do it. Oh.
Stiffling slimy. I love it.
Flashback.
Interesting comment. Can you shoot him?
First blood.
I thought it was going to be the Trandoshans that turned him over.
Traps for all of them.
Oh, it is. Time to rip some arms.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the pike's gonna light him up.
It's Klatunians.
Oh, right off the cliff, bro.
Savage.
Damn. It's gonna be dope if like Boba ever does anything.
Ask and you shall receive.
He better, dude.
No
do
Bosk?
something.
Why no Bosk?
To be fair, we're only 30% way through this episode yet. So there's
My question is, why doesn't Din have his armor yet? His jetpack.
Attaboy. I vote 2. This is the way. Let's go! This guy's jetpack. I'm getting feedback and clicks from someone.
Oh my god, he mentioned.
Shoot him.
Finally. There you go, Boba. Finally. I called it, dude. I knew we were going to get this. Let's go. Get back up in the
music.
air.
Damn, this is crazy.
We're gonna get an X-wing coming in and strafing.
Freetown. No.
Oh my god. Yes. There's BK.
Nice. What the hell?
What the actual shit are those?
Yo.
Massive droidicas.
Whose? The frickin' Pikes?
How are you not going to use the original deflector shield? Oh my god, sound.
Hmm. Huh. That blue Vespa is still perfectly intact. They don't know how to fight the shields.
Oh, he went to get the slave one.
Oh. Hits me in a soft spot. Scorpioneck droid, huh?
Oh shit! Is that a Rancor?
Yep. With Danny Trejo on top? No, no Danny.
Issa Boba.
Yeah, there he is.
Flawless victory.
He didn't eat one pike.
Oh, you got your one. She won the bet. She won hardcore.
He does have that plate in his head too. No, we're gonna get a King Kong moment.
Prelude to the Mythosaur.
No way. Dang. Wise little shit. He just curls up right next to him, dude.
Babies know other babies, right?
Right?
everybody in that room.
Dang, Boba.
Yo.
For the Tuscans. I should have known.
You seriously put the mouse.
Oh, you get your shot.
Here
There
it
he
comes.
is.
I think Slave One's coming up right behind him. Yes.
Did y'all skip ahead, or are y'all finishing?
There's a post credit.
Yeah.
Don't skip anything. Did you already turn it off?
No, I paused it
rolling
at the start of it. Yeah.
X-Wing, you still rolling?
Yeah, I forgot there was gonna be a post.
I'm at 55:20. Yeah, your timer's pretty accurate.
I'm just gonna move up to the end credit scene.
All right, well, don't say
Yeah.
anything. I'm gonna watch it right now.
Yeah, I won't say anything. I gotta use the restroom,
right.
so
I'm not saying anything. I'm watching. Okay.
I'm gonna be right back.
We called a lot of that, huh? I don't wanna, bro. I don't wanna.
People are gonna be mad.
Yeah, bro. People are fucking burning their
People are
Star
gonna
Wars
burn down
paraphernalia
my
right now.
house. Sorry.
Yo.
Oh boy.
Jesus
I got you sons of
Christ.
bitches. The season finale should have been episode 6. Oh, I duped you again. Oh.
God, man. The shows, I feel like it's just Marvel, Star Wars. They got to figure the shows out. They got to be longer. You can't be doing all this.
I mean, there's more to it than that, man.
Okay, I'm back. Let's talk.
I don't know.
Oh
I'm
boy.
tired. I'm tired.
I don't want
already.
to.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
you
Let's
guys
talk about it
suck.
Wednesday.
Don't want to talk about it now, huh?
Well, I already know what you're gonna say.
It was in the back to tank at the end there.
Cobb Vanth.
Yeah, I called it literally that he wasn't.
He's gonna get the robot
dead.
arm.
Yeah, I called it
Yep.
last week after
Oh, man,
watching
robot
the
arm.
episode. One of my favorite scenes of either Grogu or of Pelly when Pelly was screaming.
I'm gonna firmly stand by the fact something that I felt like I had when it was Mando season 2 and the concerns I had moving through into Star Wars. Robert Rodriguez should not direct Star Wars.
Yeah, his episodes are very, very erratic. This isn't Machete. This isn't any of his typical movies.
You give it to Bryce Dallas Howard and fucking leave it.
Yeah, give it to Bryce. I mean, in all fairness to the guy, he makes great movies, but I think they brought him in to do this one episode, and they should have just left it at that.
This motherfucker spends so much time with his characters explaining to you what's happening in the show. It drives me absolutely nuts. Look, this is the only episode out of the entire season. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to make an entire review off of the entire episode. And I'm going to point out every fucking thing that went wrong there, because this had to slap hard and it did the exact opposite, dude. Mexican Iron Man with a $10. X-Wing, this episode sucked. The series ended lame, and that post-credit scene was dumb. I'm going to bed, and I can't believe I stayed up for this crap. Prepare for my rant on Doomcock and Midnight's Edge.
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean, I got to give him a slap, right? But still.
For me, it almost felt like it was like... This is so messed up, but it's like the Walmart version of the finale for Mando season 1.
That was a Wish version of a good Star Wars show. Yeah.
Because it reminded me so much of the season, like the whole season 1 finale of Mandalorian, that it just felt like a huge ripoff, and just like everything felt pointless after that.
I mean, we got everything that we thought we would and nothing that we thought we should, I guess is how I could say it.
I wasn't even
we hyped ourselves up a lot.
Bro, I was at the point where like I wasn't even pumped on the Rancor scenes. I was just like,
but what took you out of it?
All of it?
Just the Vespas.
No, dude. You know what's crazy is like I expected the Vespas, but the way the episode was written and the way that the dialogue was handled literally just drove me up a wall. I said it in like the first, I don't know what it was, 5 minutes of the episode. I was like, this sucks. I said it into the camera. I'm like, dude, this sucks. The way they're describing things, the way they're handling it, I was like, this sucks. And it gave me a really bad feeling. And I'm like, okay, things are going to take a turn. And they never took a turn. 8th Gen with a $5 for starters. They should have replaced the Vespa gang with credible characters. Dude, I don't even want to give the fucking Vespa gang the time of day. Yeah, I'm like, okay, that sucks, man. 2 episodes. I'm like, I'm very happy as a Star Wars fan. And then this came around. I'm like,
You know what upset me more too is at the very end he's just like, "Oh, we're not gonna run it anymore," and just like looks off at everyone else, and they're like, "They're gonna run it now."
Yeah, did you catch that? They're definitely gonna leave. Boba Fett and Fennec are definitely gonna bounce.
It just felt like it was like that. You did this entire show based on him, coming here and taking over, only for the ending for him to like leave and be like, "Oh, it's not for me anymore." Psych.
I've never I shouldn't say that. I've been disappointed with Star Wars projects before, but man, what sucks is that you get to the end of something like this, especially after the excitement that we got in the last 2 episodes, and you just have to sit there and be like, there's no fixing it. There's no going back. There's no doing anything right at this point. You just, dude.
I feel for the people that were looking forward to a show about Boba, but it's a show that just kind of is helping move their story along.
Thomas was a 5. I'm excited to see how Grogu does as a Jedi Mandalorian. Put the names
Mhm.
backwards because he's a Jedi first. Hate the sequel trilogy, but I'll accept this. Even the stuff with Grogu, it didn't feel impactful, man. It wasn't like the Mudhorn scene all over again and like a nice callback to the Mudhorn thing.
Well, I thought they kind of did that. It was just he was doing more than just kind of holding it up for as long as he could. He actually
there was no emotional impact. It didn't hit, dude.
Yeah,
it just didn't hit. It didn't hit. Ray J's was 5. What was that ending? John Favreau should have fired Rob Rodriguez after episode. I mean, dude, this sucks, man.
Didn't they watch this back? I mean,
yeah, didn't they review this once they were done and be like, "Oh,
Like,
maybe
and
we should change a few things"?
I don't want to be this YouTuber right now, bro. I don't want to be saying this shit. But if you go back and you watch it, there are jump cuts, weird shit that's going on constantly. It's this episode that looks like me when I cut a YouTube video. It's
You
like, oh,
can
we fucked up there.
see
Oh, we
it,
fucked up there.
too.
Oh, we fucked up there. Like, what?
It was noticeable.
And there's I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it feels like a giant waste of time because he's right back where we started. He might as well have just sold it and made some money and called it a day and okay, but I mean that's the part that's a little disappointing, and that's kind of what I felt at the beginning is maybe or halfway through was that maybe he's just going to give it back to the Hutts, and realize that maybe his calling is more with the Mandalorians. I mean, that's kind of the only thing I took out of this episode really was that.
Ooh.
I mean,
Mexican Iron Man with 5 as a Latino Star Wars fan. It's official. Mexican Iron Man is disavowing Bobby Rod. His Latino Star Wars card is revoked. No ser eso. Dios mío, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree, man. I mean, like I said, I think that this, if anything, what I took out of this episode is that him talking to Din Djarin and saying, "You really believe in this bantha fodder?" And Din's like, "Yeah, I do." That kind of brings me back to, I think Boba's going to start embracing his Mandalorian heritage, and that we are going to see more of him with Din Djarin and Bo-Katan in the future, and it cuts Tatooine completely out of it. So from here on out, when we see Boba, I think he's going to be more of what you expect. I just wish they hadn't wasted 4 episodes on to be right back where we started. That's the unfortunate part. I thought they would have had more forethought than that.
Dude, I just feel like, people were worried about this new wave of Disney intersecting with the sequel trilogy, and we got something worse. We got something far worse than that, is that it's not so much hooking up with the sequel trilogy as it was that I thought we could trust them to like close this out and make a good Star Wars story. And then we got that. And that's That's way worse for me, bro.
I mean, the only thing I can take from this is that we're gonna see the 3 Mandalorians together again, and that he's not going to be running Tatooine and make this weird play for him to come back into the fold. I guess that's the one thing I'm taking away from this, is that we're going to get to see possibly him ride a mythosaur, right?
Yeah.
Because he's conquered the Rancor. So, I mean, these are the little pearls that I'm trying to cling on to, because that was like a colonoscopy.
Yeah, that was rough, dude. All right, live long with 5. Knew the first minute where Grogu came sans Luke, and we didn't even get to see his choice. Once again, setting up emotional investment with no payoff. Live long, I hear you. Maria with a very, very generous 20. Kill me a youngling. The highlights for Grogu and Mando. The Rancor was also a highlight. I really wanted a better duel off with Cad Bane. Yeah, rest in peace, Cad, by the way. Congratulations, Sheev. Looking forward to seeing Santa streaming from Vader's castle. It's not even like fun anymore. The Pikes are a big organization. The show made them very small. And no Qi'ra.
No Qi'ra.
We'll take a youngling for that one.
Thank you.
Rough. Okay, we're going to get through this one, and then we're going to stop it on that for a little bit. All right, Holocron. As a Latino myself, I agree with Mim. Rodriguez should have molded this like El Mariachi, a gritty action filled with bravado. I agree, 100%, dude.
His celebrityism has gotten to his head, man. He tried to make something pretty, and it's like, do what you do, man. Be gritty.
Yeah, Boba didn't. He didn't get what he deserved. Boy, could you imagine if they announce a Boba season 2 after that one?
I'd be like, you got a lot of redeeming to do.
I think it's done. I think
it's done.
I think it's done. I mean, I think not Cad, but I think Cobb Vanth being in the Bacta tank,
Cobb Vanth show.
That's just well, I mean, I think that's just more armor for the big, calling to arms later for the Mandalore. I think that's just another foot soldier in the war for Mandalore. But man, what a I mean, look, my biggest disappointment, I guess, is how did this get across Dave's desk? Right? Like, I know they needed to write Boba off of Tatooine.
How did John write this?
I mean,
that's my big thing. Look, I've had my qualms with Bobby Rod since Mando season 2. I've made that known. I've also had my qualms with Filoni and said look, I understand he's the apprentice of George. That doesn't make him infallible. But the one guy, my shining knight in armor, was freaking Jon Favreau, dude. And that
told you. I mean, again,
I told you in episode 3. Look, this is a problem. Something's wrong here. I said that in 3. And then 7 is just a reflection of 3.
I mean, again, I feel like Rod. I mean, Crit says that, and I agree with that. But he was an exec producer on this show, also, so that gives him. He's holding some of the bag, also.
Somebody had to write this shit, right?
But yeah, I mean, that's John for. That's. I mean, this is all of them, not just on one. I mean, that's on the whole. And Bryce gets some of the best episodes. Just give her the shows, man. Give her some shows.
I know you're trolling right now, dude. Actually, I don't know. T's always just stoked on stuff. You know what I mean? Like, he might just be legit stoked. And I could use some of that positive energy right now because, like, I'm fucking depressed.
I'm not depressed. I pulled a lot of stuff.
I'm fucking depressed right now.
I pulled a lot of stuff out of there that we're gonna get to see. You got the Grogu Mando, reunion. You got Grogu and Mando rolling around the galaxy together. I think that's cool because that sets it up for Mando, and that's the tag team in Mando.
Lame.
But I mean.
The stuff I liked was boring, pointless series, 1 hour for nothing. The thing flopped hard. Can't wait for Coach and Nick angry rant. I'll get one too. Don't worry.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, it's going to be an interesting Boomer Council tomorrow. It's going to be a very interesting conversation with Mark Anthony Austin about Boba Fett. Will, dude, if you want to hop in, I sent you an invite in Discord. I thought you were going to show up for the pre. Didn't I send you an invite? Oh my God, I'm a horrible human being.
X-Wing, how could you?
Dude, there was a lot. I'm so sorry, dude. Just send me a DM and yell at me. Yeah, if you want to pop in and just let your feelings be heard, pop in. Let me know how you feel, and then I'm gonna go to bed because I'm just like
I'm gonna pop out. I'll see you guys
buddy.
tomorrow.
Later, dude. Get some rest.
Yeah, get some rest. I don't think Hawks is happy either, dude.
Yeah, I think there's unfortunately some I think they got some splaining to do.
They got some splaining to do. What's up, Will? How you feeling, buddy?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Let it out. Just let it out. Let it out.
There was definitely some cool moments. Hold on, sorry, I gotta mute the stream. I don't know, like maybe 6, 7 out of 10 for me, honestly. I think like just 5, 6 just built up so much. I was expecting a little more. I mean, that may be my own fault, but
they kind of let us on with the last two.
I would say so too.
Oh, Maria wants an invite too. I can send you one. Look, I'm not going to be on for much longer. I'll be honest with you. Here, Maria,
X-Wing needs to go hide all his Slave One and Boba Fett stuff for tomorrow's stream. So
I'm gonna have to. I have to hide it.
Put all that stuff in bags.
I have to hide it from Phil McCracken because I feel like he's gonna be roaming around the nation just burning people's Boba merch for them, breaking into people's house with a flamethrower. Bro, that was bad.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to have seen more of the biker gangs get lopped off. I would have liked to have seen maybe the Hutts be the reinforcement.
I told you, dude.
That came in.
Not only did they not tear them down, they built them up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I wanted them to get got. You know, they could have. You know, they could have had the Hutts come in with reinforcements and then handed it over to the Hutts for a substantial payout. That would have been a little more doable, but that was brutal.
Did he not say at the end of the episode, like, I don't think this is for me anyways?
Bro,
did he not say that?
That's what made me more annoyed. That's what made me so much more annoyed.
Show?
That's what I said. Like,
that was exactly what I thought.
What was the point? Like, what's the point of this 7 hours that we just spent to realize that he wants to be Mandalorian and realize he's done? I mean, that's the only thing I can take out of this for Boba is that now he's.
Yo, this is something that could have been done in the season 3 of Clone Wars. For sure, bro.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Even I can't save this. I can't. I have no words.
I mean,
I'm excited to see what the people who are like constantly defending this kind of stuff, like what they're going to say. I'm interested to hear, or if they're going to be like,
I mean, I'm going to watch it again away from all you minions. And
we were quiet the whole time, bro.
And the chat.
You know what I mean?
It gets, it gets distracting. I'm going to watch it again, but man, I think it's going to be just same feeling.
Yeah.
As a moderate Star Wars YouTuber, and I really do consider it, I consider myself moderate for show. I could grift. You want me to grift? I can grift. I'm realistic. I'm not a grifter. I'm a griff. I'm a griff, bro. I'm like 3,000 griff sandpaper right now.
Opposed to you're not ever sandpaper?
Like I said, I'm realistic.
Mr. Phil, yeah, all of those shows had at least one bad episode. Sorry, Phil.
Not the finale though, yo. Like,
Yeah,
let's
no,
be
no,
real.
yeah,
Like on a finale, you're supposed to go out with a shot to make people
Yeah.
want to get reinvested in the character, right? Mando season 1, finished on a high note. Mando season 2 finished on a real
Very
high
high.
note.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate. I mean, this is not how I want to see them start the year of
No.
Star Wars. Coming out with Bad Batch.
And
That was a dud.
they're the live action, their book of live action shows. This is not boding well for them. I mean, it's almost like all they can really do is Mando. That's all they can do is write Mando.
I wanted to hit Hunter real quick in the chat. You said, I've enjoyed the whole show. To be honest, I'm happy with it, dude. I'm stoked for you, man. That's killer. I really am. Like, I'm happy for you, dude. I feel differently. But that's awesome, dude. If you really enjoyed it, I'm good, dude. I'm stoked for you. I don't feel the same. I'm never going to be like fake hyped for something or fake mad at anything. So in the coming days, I guess I'll just try to get my feelings out.
I'm kind of pissed. I mean, to be honest, I'm not depressed. I'm like legit horsepower pissed right now.
That's
right. Like I'm not depressed. I'm annoyed more than anything because I sing the songs of Dave and John, more Dave than John, more than anybody, right? Like that's my guy.
How's that humble pie right now?
I
by
mean,
the way, Obsession? Are you
it's
just
sour
enjoying every
fuck,
flavor
bro,
of it? It was like you got the bad.
I'm gonna come in with a pie tomorrow. Kiss my ass. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Dave let this get across his desk, and I understand there's probably a larger play, but that's a whole lot of sandbagging for a long
It's
con.
always the next episode, isn't it, Obsession?
No.
There's
I
a
mean,
long
let's
play,
be
right?
real.
No, you're not paying attention. This is a 10-year plan. You guys are
It
just
is,
fucking salty.
and I think leaving him on Tatooine to run Tatooine is a bad move for the character, right? Like, let's be real. This was never really supposed to be his journey anyway. And this is kind of what made everybody salty, was that he was trying to be a politician, and that's not who he is. And if it took this journey to make him realize that, to now we get to see him be Mandalorian and go do some shit on Mandalore and go kick some ass, then I'm all about that, right? But if it took this show right here to do it, then okay, in the long run, I can withstand this bad taste for dessert.
Bro, Cambrian, I'm sorry, Maria. I'm gonna let you go after the. I'm gonna let you rant after this one. I just have to say, like, Cambrian, you're upset for staying up late. Imagine being the monkey that's setting up the camera equipment, writing the descriptions, making the thumbnails, bringing everybody together. Like, yeah. Oh,
bro. You're the monkey setting that up. I'm the monkey with the cymbals on my knees and the accordion, singing the praises of these doofuses, and then they just sandbag me, bro. Like, I'm more pissed than anybody.
Yeah,
I can understand.
Because I'm always on the hype train. Well, not the hype train, but I'm always on the, like, there's a plan. There's a plan. There's a plan.
Yeah.
This one sucked, dude. Whatever John's and Dave's plan for this one was, like, if you're trying to get me low,
I'm not seeing it. Yeah.
Before Kenobi, like, you did a good job, because
consider my expectations subverted in a way I didn't know they could be subverted.
Here's what I need. Is it Deborah Chow that's doing Kenobi?
Yes.
Yes.
Deborah, shut up.
Don't say anything.
Nothing. I don't want nothing. Just don't even drop a trailer. Just save it all.
Don't even say you had fun shooting.
I don't want to see it on a Super Bowl. I don't want to see it on anything until you let it out. Don't let your directors talk. Just everybody shut.
Better yet, just say it was a fucking nightmare. Just be like, you know what? It was awful. It was fucking horrible.
Apologize ahead of time.
Ewan hated the script. It was awful. Like, just don't. Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, Maria. You had something to say.
Yeah, go.
Okay. The only thing I can say, guys, is that I was just talking about this in the chat. I said every big franchise has lows and highs and middles, right? All of them do. MCU, DCU, all of them do. All of them do. So Star Wars is no different. And I think what we can't let this episode do, because it was bad. It was bad. I mean, there was some highlights. I like the Rancor, like I said, and stuff like that. But we can't let that like detract us from the possibility of good in the future, right?
Maria,
I love
they
you
gave
guys.
us our low already. We had our low.
I
We had our low with the sequel trilogy. It's time for the ups.
No, this is
What
a
the
new
ups?
again.
We did
This
get
is a new
ups. Mando
campaign.
is an up.
Like,
Mando is a big up.
this is a new campaign too. You can't lump these shows in with the sequel trilogy. You can't do it. You can't put the same producing team on the same on that pedestal together, right? This is the Last Jedi for this team. I will give you that. This show is the Last Jedi for or I'll give you more.
Not
this
even.
This is the Rise of Skywalker for the current administration, let's call it.
Ray
I
J
wouldn't-
nailed it. I felt a disturbance in the force as if a million Star Wars fans were watching Disney Plus being disappointed, dude. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
As if a million voices
just-
cried out and suddenly stopped.
Yeah, I just think that we need
Fuck was
to kind
that?
of just sit and just, listen, Obi-Wan, they cannot fuck up Obi-Wan. Sorry for the F-bomb. They
Well, but I
really
think-
cannot.
I think that's why they went in to polish it.
For a
Right?
fan
Yeah.
film, it was awesome.
I love that.
Maybe when Vader tries to kill Obi-Wan Kenobi, Grogu appears and uses the Force to save him.
Different timeline.
Oh, you trolling mother effer.
Yeah, it was a world between worlds thing. Weaving with the 5. I can't even believe you're up right now, bud. I don't know what to say. The fuck was that episode? Rid the galaxy of the younglings for me. I'm out. Rest in peace. Cad will always be better than Boba.
I know that duel was really underwhelming.
Thank you.
Even I'll slap one for you, buddy. Weaving, I'm sorry, dude. I know you stayed up late for that one.
Boy, Strike is going to be pissed.
No, Strike will be. Actually, you know what? Strike's gonna be. I was thinking about this when I was watching the
Coach and
episode.
Nick.
Dude, you know
Well,
who's
he'll
going to
actually
be
be fun.
pissed? Strike is going to be pissed that they finally sent Boba up into the air with his jetpack and he fires his EE3 and it's the wrong fucking blaster sound for the EE3. He's going to lose his fucking mind. I promise you. It's the wrong sound.
I just said Strike's going to be pissed.
I know. Well, different things though.
He'll be
just narrowed it
excited
down.
he'll be excited about the flying scene and like the knee darts and all that, but he'll be super pissed about the little things.
He's going to be pissed about the sound for sure. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
a tough
Spock.
deal.
Oh, actually, you were in earlier. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for being here. Cad dying. Yeah. And isn't it awesome? He got killed by a gaffy stick. After everything, Boba kills him with a gaffy stick. Bam, bam, bam,
Well,
bam.
Okay, fair enough. Here you go. Hold on. Fair enough, though. He was trying to bait him with the whole Tuscan talk, right? So he was gonna he could have picked up a gun and shot him, but instead he chose to stab him with the gaffy stick. Okay, whatever. Call it poetic.
That scene was kind of strange too. How did he get up so fast?
Breakdancing on that jetpack, bro.
Like
Disney magic, bro.
He looked like the Flash for a second. The way he just
Holocron Jedi with 10.
Mhm.
With a consistent production team, I wholeheartedly believe we can get consistently good Star Wars, but it's obvious Lucasfilm has problems and Book of Boba Fett is a result of that. Dude, I feel like we have a consistent production team.
We do.
It's the misunderstanding of what good Star Wars is that's
Well,
an issue.
And one more. I mean, how about let's stop hiring? This is just me.
Maybe Cad
Let-
didn't die.
Maybe he's next in the back.
No
to
one's
take.
ever really gone.
Maybe let's stop hiring celebrity directors.
Yeah.
For one, how about we hire people like Bryce Dallas Howard that understands how to make television, right? Let's bring in some directors like Deborah Chow and some of these other people that have proven to put multiple excellent episodes together instead of just one Boba Fett episode, and all of a sudden you're exec producing and directing the series. How about just give us the people that have made good stuff, continue to make good stuff.
Well, dude, who wrote the Vespa Gang?
I'm agreeing
John.
with you.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
John.
saying.
Right.
So, you know, like what was the big gripe? It's been the Vespa Gang was a big gripe. So what do you want to do? Are we gonna start headhunting John now, like we were headhunting
Well,
KK?
I mean, people are already headhunting John. There's
Yeah, they
already
are.
YouTubers
Seriously?
out there. There's already
yeah.
YouTubers out there that are like, John Favreau sucks, and this whole thing is John Favreau, and he needs to be fired.
Really?
Like, dude,
Mhm.
go
Oh, yeah.
do some research on this. There's people that want to try Favreau,
Yes. Put him on a
Really?
spit. Yep.
bro.
Wow.
Top of a spike. Hmm.
They
Wow.
want him to be fired and like all of this stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm not pumped. I think this is the first time I've seen Favreau strike out
Like really fail.
personally.
I
Yeah.
think
I felt like it was a strikeout for me. You know, I know other people are gonna feel differently, but you know.
dude, I'm like I said, I'm
What's up,
pissed
Polly?
because this is hard for people that have been rooting for the home team, right? Like, this is hard.
I'm
It's
gonna-
For
tough-
the
it's a tough pill
Favreau
to
team?
swallow, man. I mean, I'm swallowing blue pills right now,
Mm.
right? Because the red pill, I don't want to
You
live
don't
in
wanna.
the world right now. I want to live
Right.
with the blue pills, right? I mean,
Put me back in the Matrix.
put me back in, right? Plug me back in, because
Yeah.
that felt really, 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 really Hollywood. And it's like that.
But
it-
not good Hollywood either.
No,
Well, no, but I
no.
feel like that's what Rob Rodriguez brings to the party, right? He's a Hollywood director. He may have started gritty and young, but I don't know if he's still that guy. That's not what I saw in this series. It looked too polished, man. When I thought Rob Rodriguez was coming to do this, I was like, bro, it's gonna be gritty, like
Murder and
Star
mayhem,
Wars-
right?
yeah, a Star Wars machete, like that would be dope, right?
All killer,
Bring
no
it
filler.
raw.
Right?
And you give
Oh,
me
God.
and look, man, and like I said, Vespa gangs aside, you give me all of this polish, right? Like it was over polished, and
It was
that's
real
not-
clean.
It was too clean. That's not his style. Like when he's like all killer, no filler, I'm like machete on drugs with Star Wars, yes. And he gave me Breakfast at Tiffany's. I mean,
All right,
Give-
Lainey, you've been real quiet, girl.
I'm tired. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, we can pick this up tomorrow. We can pick this up on Boomer and continue to try to figure out exactly what the fuck just happened. But
You know how I feel. You know exactly what I would say.
It's hard to defend this right now.
so you know, I think the hardest part for me was I felt the shimmer of hope, right? And this just came up in the chat where Spock said it. You're getting soft in your old age, and like we'd heard it before from Fennec. Okay, then Cad says it, and I'm like, they're just making fun of themselves now, and we're gonna be getting some crazy because now they're you know, it's that self-deprecating humor. They're making fun of themselves, and Boba's gonna do something crazy, right? Nope. Expectations subverted.
emotional damage.
And that's the thing, like
Emotional damage.
and like I watched this with my husband, and my husband loved it. He's not like a super
It's
diehard like I
never
am, right?
too late to remarry. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Hey, put that one back up. Put that one back up. I'm just saying. See, that's what I was saying earlier. Is that
don't believe anything ever.
That shit was
Yeah.
bait. That was bait. See, that was bait.
They done did it.
They done baited you.
They done get you, brother. All right, I can't stomach it anymore. Like,
Well,
No,
thanks
I
for
need to
having me,
sleep on it.
guys. Have a good night.
yeah, have a good night, guys. I appreciate everybody being here and hanging out. Just remember, we are clearly headed back to the world that we thought we were headed to. So Have a
Give
good night.
us Smiley Jade.
Have a good morning, I guess, and I'll see you for Boomer Council tomorrow morning.
Please don't go this way.
I can show you the world.